egregious violation of that. And it has virtually ruined not only the company that created this genetically engineered salmon, but has virtually eradicated an entire sector of biotechnology, namely the use of biotech techniques.
Hey there. Okay. Yeah, what is that there?
Yes, I am. Go ahead.
Yeah, I thought bring up on me. Made him prove. Let me just get more about steroids. It's hot, his cattle, their attitude, and, just every one of these guys. Crap, Jay.
Send690.ca. Mitch Melnick here for Hurley's Irish Pub, the definitive Irish pub experience in Montreal at 1225 Crescent. Hurley's a mainstay on the Montreal scene for 20 years now. And it's where you will find the best in pub.
Healthcare. Contact New Jersey's preferred provider, Preferred Home Healthcare and Nursing Services. For over 25 years, Preferred Home Healthcare, a licensed, bonded, and insured agency, is the preferred choice of the healthcare community. They can provide hourly and 24-hour live-in services to all of New Jersey. Sensitive and quality care is provided by home health aides and licensed nurses, making them the gold standard of home healthcare. From skilled pediatric services.
Il fait 17 degrés au centre-ville de Montréal. À minuit 16, le ciel est généralement dégagé. Les vents qui soufflent du sud-ouest à moins d'une dizaine de km/h. Pas tout à fait les gens.
Pretty amazing movie, and it had a very profound effect on my mind. I know that there were subliminal messages in it, and it was about how you cross through the ninth gate to reach Satan. Well, I got to tell you something. I swear, you want to hear this? This is amazing. I watched the movie. I stayed in bed Saturday afternoon. I was so exhausted from the week, from the terrorism and stuff. So I do what I never did. It's cold out anyway. I say, you know what? I don't have to push myself. I laid in bed and watched the movie. So I watched The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp. And it's about a book dealer who's trying to track to it. Not enough ventilation. And that can mean increased mold growth. And the tools have a powerful oxygen gas.
Sure, I mean, we only have a finite amount of time on this planet, and just the difference between having a career where you're really applying yourself and it feels entrepreneurial, and it's just so much better for your quality of life than a job where you feel like you're punching a clock. So it's not always easy to get kind of your dream job, I suppose, but especially if you're young, right? I was 20, 25, 26 when I left that job. If you're in a job you don't like, it could really kind of make you miserable pretty easily. So be aggressive.
800-208-1748 for your free flipping formula book and 2 DVD quick start guides. Just pay processing. That's 800-208-1748. 800-208-1748. WCBC News Time 12:18. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 8th. Ken Daniels, how's it going this morning?
Now taking the expected hammering at the outbound upper level of the George Washington Bridge and on the westbound Cross Bronx Expressway, all because of that big rehabilitation project that they started overnight. So the George Washington Bridge outbound upstairs, you got the 3 lanes closed across the span, and got some very heavy going on that westbound Cross Bronx Expressway. As we said, nothing unexpected, but it doesn't make it hurt any less. So you've still got the big delays there. Now you're right across the Hudson at the inbound George Washington Bridge. You've got some inbound lower level work, but just minor delays right now. The lower level's closed in the inbound side.
Anytime. Toyota's once-a-year nationwide clearance event is on now. It's the perfect chance to get an amazing deal on your favorite Toyota. From the fuel-efficient Corolla to the dependable Tundra to the stylish Camry, America's best-selling car. But the incredible savings won't last long. Hurry to Toyota's nationwide clearance event and get your Toyota today before they're gone. Best-selling claim based on manufacturer estimates. C1 2012. Toyota, let's go places.
Expanded traffic reports every Sunday night throughout the summer on your traffic station, 1010 Win.
News Watch never stops. This is 1010 Win. 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 1010
starting lineup last night in a losing effort with the Yanks, but he's more focused on starting the appeals process after making that change. Because weren't they, correct me if I'm wrong, weren't they WWEL?
Right.
All of a sudden they think, what in this heathen music of disco? What is wrong with you people?
Well, you know, a funny story about that, prior to Just Went Away going on the air, I'd say maybe, 8 or 9 months before it just went on the air, there was another disco station in town called Disco 93, which is WBOS,
Yeah.
92.9. Of course, it's so close to, 92.9, they just called it 90, Disco 93. Well, when I left WRKO,
para mí, aparte ya el cambio, le he entendido la medida tomada, lo ha tirado mucho.
Israeli scouts on a 3-month tour of the U.S. shared their lives through song and dance at the Klein Jewish Community Center in Northeast Philadelphia. KYW Steve Sabo reports.
10 teenagers and their 2 co-leaders, including Oshri Harush, have been in cities large and small from Maine to North Carolina. He says their Israeli Scout Friendship Caravan is a bit different than the traditional scout troops we have here.
First of all, it's co-ed, boys and girls together, and we do teamwork activities.
17-year-old Kelly says they want to share their history.
We're bringing the good and the spirit and the warmth.
The best advice and certainly the very best service. Imperial serves the greater Hartford area.
Efficiency, cost, and energy-saving equipment. Their trained and licensed service techs know how to efficiently repair or replace your faulty heating and plumbing equipment.
Imperial also offers automatic fuel oil delivery.
Budget plans and annual furnace inspection and cleaning. The plan is the best way the homeowner can
860-291-0115. And
From the standpoint of tumultuousness, how does this fit by comparison?
I think this is far worse because this gets to the very integrity of the game. This is cheating. This isn't guys bickering with each other over contracts and other matters. This is the very ethics of the game at question, and one of your guys is at the heart of this.
About his chest there to make trout catches. And he still said he went with trout.
Keep hearing the scriptures come to my mind. There is going to be a slaughter that's going to take place throughout all this world. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bible actually tells us that the Philistines or the Palestinians are going to be slaughtered. A great slaughter is going to take place. I have no doubt about it. I pray that God's people will be alert as they begin to watch the hand of Almighty God as it moves across the
Half games behind.
Oh my
Must be
God!
another one.
You gotta be kidding me!
No, I'm not joking.
So we have this huge terrorist threat all weekend long, and the best the other stations can do and the media can do is talk about baseball. This is remarkable. This reminds me of the time when that meteor hit Russia, and all they could talk about was a boat that could not dock. And they spent hours watching this boat come into dock.
That's correct. I mean, I'm just beside myself. I don't live in Cincinnati, but it's a small town 20 miles east of it.
Yeah.
And the last half hour of the segment of this talk show radio host, he did talk a little bit about the terror threats. In fact, he had a colonel on there, an ex-colonel, but not tonight. He did talk.
Meanwhile, Junior and Sons research toward prevention and treatment, helping adults and kids live a life that's easier, healthier, better. On the quest for a cure, science. For what?
I know.
not take place in a vacuum. You're absolutely correct. To Eddie in Dothan, Alabama. Good evening.
Good evening, Jim. My question on the steroid issue, you go to a computer, you do Google search, steroids, third line pops up, why steroids online?
His salary from playing baseball, close to $350 million. Even if this suspension holds, he will sign for $400 million. That's not even endorsements, which of course he's not going to get anymore, but endorsement deals with.
They get to reapportion the congressional districts. So what the Republicans in many states have done is they've rewired these districts, gerrymandered them, basically, to create really, really red districts where a Republican can't lose. And so in these districts, the Republicans play to the far, far right, and these far-right Tea Party candidates get elected.
For your mom or dad, then call or go online to get the free help you need during this turbulent time. Call now, 800-471-4351, 800-471-4351. ESPN 1530, Cincinnati Sports Station.
On Sunday, September 1st at 3 p.m., thousands of rubber ducks will plunge into the Ohio River.
Wait, it gets better. They gave them
Des millions fuient leur foyer en Syrie qui plonge ainsi dans une crise économique.
큰 차이가 없었다는 것입니다.
이번 연구 연구 결과를 지난 1일 이 의학협회 선수에 실었습니다.
Like post-dead